long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Badgers will kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So the Hawkeyes offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice. This offensive line, the back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Iowa. They were not going to catch him that time. That is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Wisconsin's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fun.
Continues to fight for yards. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pressure is coming. Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He escapes the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Second down play coming up. Think he can guess him with a run. Passes the 40. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. If only get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Literally can't stop it.
If you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean,
try my best.
Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players. I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Receiver makes the catch, and we're able to get him down.
I'm playing run. Draw pass it. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Well, whoop-dee-doo.
He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the Badgers pick up enough for a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
That shit's so animation driven, man. So annoying.
Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
It slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
How did she miss that? Damn, she missed again. Wave away. Play run so bad, but oh my gosh! If you're manned up on him, why the fuck aren't you rolling right there? Come on, man, you're faster than that. That's bullshit.
Outstanding
gimmick ass plays, man. Doing that shit all up the field.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense.
Gosh, man. They didn't let me hit him with them. I knew it was gonna make him fucking break that tackle. They didn't let me hit him. They didn't let me hit him at all. Unbelievable, bro.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first. Now, that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pryor. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Come on, D.
And the crowd coming to
come on, D-line. Just holding right here, baby.
Down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Yep. Gosh. They fucking trying to... Oh, my God.
Offense will now set up inside the 5. So on 4th down,
motherfucker fell 5 yards.
The field goal team. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the height and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still gone. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. On the move now. Grabbed by the receiver.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Near the sticks. It's Daniel. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. Moves out of the pocket. Mayors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. So the offense looking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Scanning the field. It's Pryor. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Past the 30. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Badgers. Great connection there. Points. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Bro, the way you let one guy block 2 dudes on that play is fucking stupid.
Point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
How is he in front of me?
Get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice...
Why you run into every fucking body, dude? God, that was so fucking stupid.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense.
Oh, what the...
Cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, and try to pressure the quarterback.
Oh, my gosh, man. Yeah, he just fucking missed everybody, huh? He just said, nah, we ain't let that play happen.
And then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And the Hawkeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team in field position. Other returner lost the ball.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
I'm just running the ball now.
And the single back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback an...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic on the BAT. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Fleming. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's battled down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. We'll see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the 40. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They
loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So it's forced down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Hawkeyes will kick this deep, begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tremendous toughness here. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring where their defense is going. They get the second half started with the running play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Bro, that's literally all they can fucking do. Just little dumbass quick passes, man.
Second down for this offense. Keep it on the ground.
Let's go.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive player will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how
Quick pass incoming.
He almost ends up tackling the quarterback.
Let's fucking go.
Handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Put that bitch in the air.
And the Badgers will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Touchdown, Iowa. Strong game by this quarterback. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They're going to run it. Stop short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The receiver grabs it. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And now the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to scramble. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The back's got it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last drive they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Takes a deep shot on the move. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Badgers. Way too much. Play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Out of the shotgun, he hears it all. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up the 2nd down now. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And he's brought down there.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He'll ride the back again here. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. We're getting a scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Badgers with first and 10 here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obvious.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And it's a bunch formation. Leaning on the run game here. But not much on that play, brought down short. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Again, makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Harris. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Badgers.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And the PAT is good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Well, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head to